My dear viewers, hello and welcome to a new episode of our program Culture Magazine, during which we're going to bring you the latest cultural events that are taking place in Egypt. Please stay tuned.
The Ministry of Culture's YouTube channel continues to attract the audience to its various creative content provided within the framework of the activities of the electronic initiative Culture is in Your Hands. This comes as about 31 million visitors interacted with more than 2 million viewers. The show's subscriptions to the channel have crossed the barrier of 106,000 subscribers since its launch, and the list of the intensity of views around the world included more than 28 countries from different continents. Topping the countries that visit the channel are the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, Morocco, the US, Algeria, Kuwait, Germany, the Emirates, Tunisia, France, and Jordan. The Books and Documents House made at least 4,800 viewings and downloadings. The virtual visits to the museums and exhibitions available on the site also achieved great turnout. Visits during which site guests viewed the museums of the leader Gamal Abdel Nasser and the leader Mustafa Kamil, in addition to 39 international and local forums and a plastic art exhibition, including the treasures of our 4 museums, Memories of the East, Cairo International Ben Ali for Children's Arts, the Youth Saloon, Cairo International Forum for Arabic Calligraphy, the 4th International Forum for the Art of Cartoons, as well as many others. A special evening was organized recently by the Cairo Opera House, headed by Dr. Magdi Sabir, for the Military Music Ensemble at the Fountain Theater, which includes a number of patriotic and heritage tunes, including The Joy of Victory, The Stars and Ribbons, The Latest Traveler, The Melody of Eternity, and many others. Minister of Culture Dr. Ines Abdidaim said that military musicians are always keen on the participation of masses of Egyptians in various national celebrations, noting that their presentations within the cultural and artistic activities are a new addition to the values they carry that work to deepen and support the spirit of belonging, sharpen motivation, and enhance feelings of love for the homeland. It is noteworthy that military music appeared in Egypt since pharaonic times, and it witnessed success and great interest in the latter era of Muhammad Ali. The first military music school was established in 1838 and was called the School of Drums and Percussions. Later on, in 1902, the Military Music Administration was established, and since then it has succeeded in achieving great fame at the regional and international levels. It has become one of the oldest orchestras that are required in most international festivals and has also won many awards through its participation in a group of festivals and international competitions. The African Cinema Club resumes film screenings and discussions, starting this week at the Artistic Creativity Center located at the Cairo Opera House grounds. The first film in the club's lineup is the award-winning film You Will Die at 20 by Sudanese filmmaker Amgad Aboul-Ila, who will be present during the screening. With a script by Yusuf Ibrahim, the film is set in a Sudanese village in the 1960s where Sufi beliefs are central to the villagers' lives, and which follows the life of a young man after a prophecy determines that he will die at the age of 20. The film won the Golden Star for the Best Narrative Film at the Gona Film Festival. The film also made headlines at the Berlin International Film Festival 2017. It then won the Luigi De Laurentiis Award at the Venice Film Festival 2019. He is currently head of the programming committee of the Sudan Independent Film Festival. The film was also shown at the 9th edition of the Luxor African Film Festival, which closed on the 11th of March, a day ahead of schedule, with no closing ceremony due to the general shutdown of the cultural activities due to the spread of coronavirus. Prior to that, the film was screened in October at the Artistic Creativity Center. The African Cinema Club was launched in January 2017 in cooperation between the Luxor African Film Festival and the Cultural Development Fund.
الزول في الدنيا دي ما بيعرف خطوته بتوديه وين، ومهما اتجه يا هوا تطلع.
سبحان الله واحد. سبحان الله ثلاثة.
الليلة يا عكاز عماي، الليلة اللي اتحرك حشاي.
سبحان الله 12.
الليلة يا عمود البيت اللي انكسر.
سبحان الله 18.
الليلة يا نار اللي انطفت، والليلة يا خلة اللي انكفت.
سبحان الله 20.
أنا لو مكانك وجاني واحد قال لي حتموت بعد 20 سنة، والله يوعد ملك وأخليهم يسووا لي شيء، وبعد ما تم 20 سنة أطلع لهم لساني.
أمر الله نافذ يا بنتي.
يمكن حسبت غلط. لو البنت بس اللي بتحبه وبيحبها ما عيب.
أنت بتطلب الرحمة والمغفرة على الخطايا اللي أنت ما جربت تخفيها.
يا جماعة الفال من الله وكل شيء مقدر.
The Ministry of Culture is, of course, keen to preserve heritage. Let's watch the following segment.
Minister of Culture Dr. Ines Abdidaim recently inaugurated the Alexandria Book Fair. Within the framework of the following up on the gradual return of cultural and artistic activities, the Minister of Culture witnessed a folklore art performance organized by the cultural production sector headed by Dr. Khalid Galel. The show was presented by the National Troupe for Folk Arts affiliated to the Artistic House of Popular Performance Arts. The performance was presented on the Muhammad Abdul Wahab Theatre in Alexandria, and it was attended by many artistic figures. For her part, the minister praised the high artistic quality and standards of the troupe, stressing that it has become one of the important elements of preserving our artistic heritage, which is an integral part of the nation's cultural history. indicated the importance of the role of culture and arts in an enlightened society which is capable of facing intellectual challenges, stressing that heritage and folklore are among the pillars of preserving the Egyptian identity. It is worthy of note that the show included presenting a selection of artistic folk dances that express the popular heritage, aiming at supporting the Egyptian collective conscience. The troupe orchestra was led by Maestro Mohammed Abu Yazid.
The Cairo Opera House plays a significant role in the cultural movement taking place in Egypt. Please stay tuned.
The Cairo Opera Ballet Company and the Cairo Opera Orchestra team up for a rendition of the Russian ballet Don Quixote based on the famous novel Don Quixote de la Mancha by Miguel de Cervantes. The performance took place at the main hall over 4 consecutive nights. Ballet Don Quixote takes us on a swift journey through one of Spain's most influential literary works while infusing the opera's main hall with bright colors and many talents. The ballet is one of the many artistic adaptations of the novel Don Quixote, the exceptionally influential literary work by the Spanish writer Miguel de Cervantes. Here the adventures of Alonso Quixano, or the Don Quixote, are transported onto the great visuals and equally captivating music by Ludwig Minkus. The Cairo performances are based on the choreography by Marius Petipa and Alexander Gorsky, usually serving for contemporary renditions of the ballet, topped with touches by the late Abdelmenam Kamel, former director of the Cairo Opera Ballet Company. The Cairo staging, however, is performed in 3 acts and 4 scenes, an extremely compact rendition, as the usual staging includes 4 acts and 8 scenes. The first performance of Don Quixote in Cairo took place in 1989, immediately upon the opening of the new Cairo Opera House and the first season of the Cairo Opera Ballet Company. This was when prima ballerina Armenia Kamel, now the company's artistic director, danced the role of Kitri, with the highly acclaimed Russian dancer Sergei Gorbachev as Basile. Historically, just like many other classical ballets, Don Quixote went through a multitude of transformations. The work, which premiered in Moscow in 1869, carried 4 acts and 8 scenes, and its 1873 lavish staging grew into 5 acts and 11 scenes. New adaptations of the ballet incorporate amendments introduced by the choreographer Alexander Gorsky in 1900, including 4 acts and 8 scenes. Instead of using corps de ballet as the backdrop for the scenes, Gorsky integrated it to the drama. The additionally trimmed Don Quixote is not a completely unusual procedure, as some companies do it to simplify the plot, as to reshape dramatic developments and create different dramaturgical equilibriums between two pairs, Don Quixote and his squire Sancho Panza on the one hand, and lovers Credi and Basilio on the other hand. The Cairo Opera Ballet Company's extremely compact 90-minute version provides snapshot of the original Don Quixote. The sketchy thematic line points to Don Quixote's search of his Dulcinea, only to lead towards his realization that Kitri is not the one, since she is in love with Basile. Don Quixote leaves to pursue his quest. The ballet started with the townspeople congregating at the statue of Don Quixote and Sancho Panza, calling on them to come to the rescue of the lovers in peril. Dulcinea, Don Quixote's unrequited love, helps the townspeople revive the knight and his clumsy sidekick. Don Quixote is the chivalrous knight, the protector of romance, the humorous hero. The character created by Spanish author Miguel de Cervantes has inspired numerous literary works, operas, ballets, music composition, and art pieces. In this ballet, Don Quixote gets to realize his fantastical heroism by helping Basilio and Kitri protect their love in the face of their disapproving father Lorenzo. Besides the adroit dancers, the costumes designed by Salvador Bueno were the second highlight of the show, done with great detail and slide with vibrantly colored fabrics and ruffles that made even the wood nymphs look like classy Spanish señoritas. The accompanying Cairo Opera Orchestra gave an exceptional rendition of the Ludwig Minkus' music compositions. Overall, the ballet, under the direction of the legendary Cuban ballerina Alicia Alonso, was highly in technical skill and simply delightful.
Well, with this, my dear viewers, we come to the end of this episode of our program, Culture Magazine. I hope you've enjoyed being with me. Please wait for me in the next episode. Until then, it's goodbye.